Hello, and welcome to our ongoing series on emerging technologies. In this video, we'll explore the intricate world of cryptocurrency and blockchain, two terms so closely tied together that they've become nearly interchangeable in everyday conversation. Yet, each has its distinct purpose and potential. Our goal here is to peel back the layers, understand the synergy between them, and glimpse where these powerful, interconnected technologies might lead us in the future. While many might think of Bitcoin as only a digital currency, its underlying blockchain technology is already being applied to industries ranging from healthcare to supply chain management. Cryptocurrencies are digital forms of currency that rely on cryptography for security. From the first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, intended as a decentralized payment network in 2009, to the thousands of cryptocurrencies flourishing in today's market, the concept has grown in leaps and bounds. The fundamental idea behind these digital assets is removing the need for a central authority like a bank or a government to govern transactions. Instead, transactions are verified through secure protocols, distributed networks, and robust consensus mechanisms. For instance, when you send Bitcoin to a friend abroad, no bank is needed to mediate or verify the transaction. The network itself confirms its validity. Similarly, Ethereum's native currency, Ether, is used not only for transactions but also to power decentralized applications and smart contracts. Yet, cryptocurrencies only scratch the surface of the true game changer, blockchain technology. If cryptocurrency is the visible tip of the iceberg, blockchain is the massive structure underneath. Blockchain is a distributed ledger, a fancy term meaning that records or blocks are verified by numerous independent computers around the world instead of a single, central authority. Consider IBM's Food Trust Network, which uses blockchain to trace food products from the farm to the supermarket shelf. This ensures that every step from harvesting and processing to distribution is recorded, transparent, and tamper-proof. Each block of information on a blockchain is linked, or chained, to the one before it, creating an unbroken chronological record that's extraordinarily difficult to alter. Imagine a digital land registry where property titles are stored on a blockchain. If someone attempted to change the recorded ownership history of a property without consensus from the network's nodes, the alteration would instantly be flagged and rejected. Such examples demonstrate how blockchain's immutability can foster trust in a system where every record is maintained with integrity. It's worth underscoring how the synergy between cryptocurrency and blockchain emerged. Bitcoin's blockchain was designed as the structure enabling peer-to-peer digital cash transfers. This validated the idea that a distributed ledger could securely and trustlessly move monetary value across the world. Bitcoin's creation showed that even without well-established banking systems, people could still exchange value reliably. From there, other use cases sprang forth. Ethereum, for instance, took the notion of blockchain one step further by incorporating self-executable computer programs known as smart contracts. Consider a decentralized insurance contract. Under predefined conditions, a payout is automatically triggered, eliminating the need for manual claim assessments. This real-world application not only reduces human error but also streamlines processes significantly. Despite their potential, it's important to acknowledge the rocky road these technologies have traversed and continue to traverse. Early adoption had its fair share of controversies, from market bubbles to prominent hacks on cryptocurrency exchanges. A notable example is the infamous MT-GOX incident in 2014, where thousands of bitcoins were lost due to inadequate security measures on one of the first major exchanges. Price volatility became a recurring headline, drawing both fervent supporters and cynical critics. Governments worldwide took notice. While some European nations have embraced digital currencies, others have imposed heavy restrictions or outright bans. Meanwhile, environmental concerns have arisen around proof-of-work mining techniques. In 2021, China notably clamped down on Bitcoin mining, citing the massive energy consumption necessary to power its secure network, a factor that has sparked debate about the sustainability of these cryptographic processes. Amid these discussions, innovators have not been idle. Layer 2 solutions, staking-based models like proof of stake, and other energy-efficient protocols aim to address scalability and environmental costs. For instance, Ethereum's upcoming upgrade to Ethereum 2.0 is designed to transition from energy-intensive proof-of-work to a more sustainable proof-of-stake model, where validators are chosen to create new blocks based on the number of coins they hold and stake as collateral. Similarly, projects like Polygon have emerged as Layer 2 solutions to reduce transaction fees and speed up processing times on the Ethereum network. Meanwhile, non-fungible tokens NFTs burst onto the scene, bringing blockchain-based ownership to digital art, collectibles, and in-game assets. A great example here is the sale of digital artwork that verifies authenticity and ownership via the blockchain, ensuring that creators receive fair royalties every time the artwork is resold. Now imagine a future shaped by the deeper integration of blockchain functionalities and cryptocurrency. In this future, not only financial transactions, but also critical pieces of information such as diplomas, healthcare records, real estate deeds, and intellectual property could be recorded on decentralized ledgers. For instance, imagine applying blockchain technology to education. A university degree issued on a blockchain could be instantly verified by prospective employers, reducing fraud and eliminating the need for paper transcripts. When you buy a house, the blockchain could automatically verify your identity, provide a reliable title history of the property, confirm payment, and execute the transfer. Several pilot projects in countries across Scandinavia have started testing blockchain protocols to simplify real estate transactions and streamline property ownership transfers. Of course, the road to such a future isn't guaranteed or without challenges. Regulatory landscapes are still taking shape, prompting questions about how best to govern ownership and consumer protection in this new digital frontier. Debates around the regulation of cryptocurrencies continue in the United States and Europe, where lawmakers are trying to balance innovation with investor protection. As more valuable assets and sensitive data migrate onto blockchains, security concerns inevitably grow. Incidents like decentralized finance hacks remind us that malicious actors are continually probing for vulnerabilities. However, the open source nature of many blockchain projects means that a global community of developers is constantly working to identify and patch weaknesses, leading to rapid improvements in security protocols. An often overlooked element is the cultural dimension of decentralized technologies. For many blockchain and cryptocurrency enthusiasts, this technology isn't merely about efficiency or profitability, though those aspects are, of course, important. Rather, it's about reimagining the power structures of the digital age. Online communities on platforms like Reddit and Twitter have been instrumental in shaping crypto narratives, from organizing grassroots movements around new projects to pooling resources and decentralized funding efforts. Open source platforms like GitHub host communities of developers who contribute collectively to these projects, and even fund grassroots movements like those surrounding Dogecoin illustrate how culture and technology can intermingle to produce unexpected success stories. As we witness the expansion of this new ecosystem, it's clear that cryptocurrency and blockchain are locked into a mutual feedback loop. Breakthroughs in one influence the trajectory of the other, and vice versa. Think of how the popularity of Bitcoin created a need for more scalable blockchains, which led to the emergence of Ethereum, which then fostered the growth of decentralized finance DeFi platforms. A notable example here is Uniswap, a decentralized exchange running on Ethereum, which has spurred the development of competing platforms on alternative blockchains like Solana and Binance Smart Chain. Each chain strives to tackle specific challenges such as scalability, speed, and lower transaction fees, further enriching the ecosystem. If you're new to this field or just dipping your toes in, the best approach is to keep an open mind. The surface level hype, whether it's a cryptocurrency's meteoric rise or fall, might dominate the headlines. But just beneath that, a transformation in trust, data ownership, and peer-to-peer engagement is taking shape. For instance, beginners might start by setting up a digital wallet and making small transactions using popular platforms like MetaMask, or by experimenting with decentralized apps on Ethereum's test networks. Read, research, ask questions, and explore reputable projects, because regardless of your background, be it technical or simply curious, there's a place for you in this rapidly growing ecosystem. Ultimately, our world is evolving toward systems that prioritize transparency, security, and global collaboration. Cryptocurrencies share that vision by giving us a monetary framework unbound by traditional borders, while blockchain offers the backbone for verifying and securing data and processes of all kinds. Multinational corporations like Walmart and logistics companies like Maersk are already employing blockchain to track products through global supply chains, ensuring every item's journey is verified and visible to all stakeholders. Together, these innovations challenge us to reconsider how we handle ownership, consensus, and trust across society. By embracing both the promise and the complexity of these emerging technologies, we empower ourselves to shape a future that is more inclusive, fair, and open, even if it still feels a little bit like science fiction today.